Hi, I'm Christy Ryan. So you're getting ready to start PiYo. You have your package. You're excited, ready to go. Take a minute and look through everything, especially the nutrition guide. When you start a new program and you want the very best results, you have to follow the nutrition guide, because without the nutrition, you will not get the results that you could have. Nutrition is probably 70%, and you might be working really, really hard, and PiYo can be really hard. I have been sore off and on for 3 weeks in different places with muscles that I haven't worked before, so that's very cool. But if I really want to see the definition, I need to follow the nutrition guide. It's 70% of our results. So take a minute and look through before you start. First of all, you want to figure out your calories. And these are going to be just an approximation because everybody's metabolism is a little different, but it will give you an idea. So you start with your weight in pounds times 11. That gives you about how many calories you burn a day. You add 400 calories to that just to get the number of calories it would take for you to maintain. And then you want to subtract about 600. That helps you lose about a pound a week, maybe a little bit more. So if that number ends up being less than 1,200, you got to round it up to 1,200 because you're not going to survive on less than 1,200. You're going to be starving. So get at least 1,200. Once you know how many calories you're shooting for, then start looking at the type of food that you're going to be eating. So let's say you're between 1,200 and 1,400. That's right here. So you're going to be getting about 4 servings of primary vegetables. If you don't know what those are, flip back to the list of primary vegetables. It's just your regular vegetables that aren't starchy. So your kale, collard greens, spinach, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, asparagus, squash, spinach, or like kale, like lettuce salads made with dark leafy greens. And it looks like most of these are about a cup. So if you have 4 servings of primary vegetables, you're going to be getting about 4 cups of vegetables a day. Yay! So you have to schedule those in. A salad will give you 2 or 3, but you're still going to have to get another one somewhere. Your secondary vegetables and grains consist of starchy things like your sweet potatoes, your edamame, peas, refried beans, brown rice, pastas, any of your grains, as well as starchy vegetables. So you get 2 servings of those every day. Your fresh fruit, a couple servings. Again, you have a list here. This is really easy, but just look through it ahead so you know what to plan on. Looks like between a half a cup and a cup of fruit. And then most importantly, don't skip on protein. You're going to be working a lot of different muscles, and you need the protein to repair some of the strain that we're putting on them. So it's 4 servings of protein. And a serving is about 3 ounces, so that's a lot of protein. You got to plan, or you're going to be eating a huge amount at once, which you don't want to do. Now, when you drink your Shakeology, you can count that as 1 protein, so that will help some. You could also count it as a starchy secondary vegetable if you want to do that instead. Whatever you have a hard time getting in, count your Shakeology as that. But with all this protein, you're going to have to stretch it out throughout the day. And then you don't want to leave out those healthy fats either, because those are really important for feeling satisfied. And actually, we need fat. Fat's kind of gotten a bad rap. We try to, we think we shouldn't have fat, but we do. We need it. So just as an example, keep your book handy. Here's a little menu. So cooked oatmeal with 2 hard-boiled eggs and a cup of spinach for breakfast. I have a hard time having spinach for breakfast, so I might have my fruit for breakfast and keep my spinach later in the day. And then your snack, Shakeology and some berries. Lunch is chicken breast with some grilled veggies or a salad, a little bit of olive oil. Afternoon snack, some almonds and a piece of fruit. And then for dinner, again, more vegetables and protein. So 5 times a day at least you got to be eating to get all of this food in. And if you feel like it's too much food, just be sure and spread it out. You've got to eat this food to get the results you want. So we'll be sharing some recipe ideas so that you have variety and you don't get bored. But really, the people who do the best and stay on track are the people who kind of eat the same things all the time, because you get in a routine and you just know what to eat and you know that it's going to add up to be about your calorie intake. This is going to be fun. You're going to see great results, but look at this before the program starts so that you can get to the store and get this stuff on hand. And stick with us for the full 30 days because you're going to feel so good. I'm excited.